To make a red dosa. For red dosa, I have soaked about 1.5 cup of idli rice here for about 2 to 3 hours now. And also I have soaked some white rice, that is Sona Masuri rice here, about half cup. And also I need a cup of freshly grated coconut, a tablespoon of coriander seeds, a teaspoon of cumin seeds, and 4 red chilies, half onion which I'm going to thinly slice before putting it in the blender, and half teaspoon of mustard seeds, and half teaspoon of turmeric powder, and about 3 garlic cloves, small garlic cloves, and a pulp of 1 tamarind seed, and a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to blend all this in the blender until it's a fine paste, and then I'm going to add rice into it and grind everything together and set it aside for fermenting about 10 hours. Everything goes into the blender to blend fine to a fine paste with little water, and after that I'm going to add rice to grind to a fine paste like a dosa batter, or keep the consistency as a dosa batter. The masala is getting ground. Now I'm going to add rice into it, 1.5 cup of idli rice and half cup of Sona Masuri rice that has been soaked for 2 hours or 2 to 3 hours. I'm going to add that rice in here and blend to a fine paste. This is how I have ground the batter, and this is the grainy texture that you see. That's fine. Now put it into the airtight container, that has thread, and set it in your cabinet with the lid closed if you are staying in any cold weather region. So it should be fermented in about 10 hours. So let's see in the morning. This is how my batter is sitting. It's always nice to put a marking on the batter container on outside, so you know where it's. 10 hours now. Good morning. And this is how the batter looks in the morning, and you see, as you scoop inside the batter, you see bubbles. That means it's fermented. It won't rise up high like dosa batter. This is how normal dosa batter does not rise like that. This is how it's going to be. It's almost the amount of batter that you see before fermenting is what you get in the morning. So I have kept the pan for heating on medium-high heat. I'm going to drizzle some oil or apply some oil on it, and then I'm going to pour batter, about 1.5 scoops. I won't be spreading it like thin masala dosa or something like that. I'm going to pour batter as if I'm pouring batter for pancakes or for apply oil and pour the batter. Just like this. You should be able to see some bubbles on top. Sprinkle some onions on top, chopped onion, like this. Cover and cook until you see the sides have crisped, and then you can flip it over if you like to. This is how it looks. It can be eaten without any sides because it has all the spices in it. So I'm going to fry a couple of more dosas and show. You will be seeing bubbles gradually after you pour batter, and cover and cook. Sprinkle some onion and cover and cook. This is now cooked. You see the onions also have turned translucent, so that's an indication of dosa getting cooked as well. So it's ready to be plated now. This is how it looks. Keep the heat on medium, in between medium and medium-high heat throughout, and cover and cook so it cooks very well since it's a thick dosa. Thanks for watching. Do try this recipe. Like, comment and subscribe. Bye for now.